And our coach, Claire Eaton, is joining us. So we're talking teenagers specifically today and how you can get a read on them.
It's very hard, though, at the moment to keep up with teenagers, with what's trending, what's not. Now, there's this new trend that we haven't really drilled into yet. It's about the secret codes that it's happening on all social media platforms. Those that are struggling with anxiety or depression, they might put on their social media platforms, I had pasta tonight, or I finished my shampoo and conditioner at the same time. How are parents supposed to know this? And if this is a cry for help, why aren't they turning to their parents in the first place?
Well, two things there is that teenagers are geared to separate themselves from their parents. So they connect with their mates ahead of, in many cases, ahead or differently to the way they connect with their mums and dads. So they'll go and talk about those really intimate things with their trusted friends. And I think when we're talking about using code, is that's when we really connect in with our kids' friends and other people who are really in the loop with this style of communication that they're using. But it keeps coming back to the thing that we spoke about right at the beginning of our conversation, is notice the changes in their home. Because the behaviours they show externally are usually reflecting what's going on internally. So if they're writing stuff on social media, you'll probably notice there's a change in their sleeping, eating, moving routines. They're pulling back from socialising. They're hypersensitive, and they're talking doom and gloom. So as parents, we just got to check in. We know this stuff. We're clever. We're really clever when we allow ourselves to be.
You're intuitive.
Should you be a part of their social media then, as a parent?
That's a good question, isn't it? I think for a lot of parents, it gives them a sense of safety, knowing that they're across everything. So I think on some occasions it's a yes, be around, be observant, and then at other situations it's a no, because some things you actually don't want to know.
Yeah,
of course.
See, I'm like that. I'm a no.
You don't want to know, do
But
you?
then my wife, Cherie, she's a yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Well, you've got a great combination. Roll with that.
Yin and yang.
Oh.
You're the good cop. You're the good cop.
I don't know if it's a good combo, but anyway, it's worked for some years.
Yeah, but look, there's a lot of things that as a parent, I don't want to know that my teenagers are doing, because they have a right to have privacy and their own life as well. But, that's a big conversation to have, isn't it?
It certainly is. But then we've got, friends of ours who have young girls that are 10, and they're not kind of going through those teenager years. They're going, they're growing up a lot faster. It's like they're being teenagers at 10. I think at that stage maybe they should be monitored, most definitely, because they're dealing with some heavy, emotional, dramatic subjects at that age now.
Oh, absolutely. And the stats say that we're pulling back about 3 years, so 13 is now 10. But, of course, if we're talking about a 10-year-old, I think there's no doubt they're very observant, very involved, because their frontal lobe, all of that reasoning compartment of their brain can't cope with all of this information. It's not ready to do it. It's hard enough for an adult brain.
Yeah.
When we step back and go, well, I'm done with this. This is, sign off, I'm out of here.
Wow,
so for a 10-year-old, they haven't got that step away power. They get sucked into it and the drama, and so definitely lots of care and wrap ourselves around these little people, because, wow, it's overwhelming.
Claire, thank you so much. That has all been very, very insightful, and we appreciate your time. Hopefully someone listening got some help out of that, got a bit of advice.
Yeah, thanks for your time. Great talking with you.
92.5 Triple M.